Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see what we have as basic features. Basic features are free, by the way. At this section we have general settings. At this section we have list settings. General settings are for affecting things generally at this page, like for example if we edit color or title at general settings, it will change all titles. But if we change color or title at list settings, for example for this one, it will affect only this color, not others. General settings also decide things like header, contact section, and menu section. Let's start with it. Let's go to general settings. When we click it, we continue with clicking on pencil icon. Here we go. Here is sixth section, theme making. Theme making is for changing colors on our menu easily. It has a tool to change colors, for example, background and title and name and price at once. We have another video that just explains this theme making tool at this channel, so you can watch it to learn more about theme making. We have that video because we don't use theme making just for this. We use it, for example, headline and contact section 2 and menu settings too. So we use same tool for different place for making choosing colors easier. Let's continue. Other than that tool, we can of course decide our menu colors one by one with this section, color 1, 2, 3 and their angle. At this page, here color 1 actually and 2 and 3. It goes from left to right. But changing color angle, we can make them go from this side to this side, or from top to bottom, or right to left. Of course, we don't have to choose 3 colors. We can choose just 2 colors or only 1 color too. So those are for background colors. Here, text options. We have 4 header, title, name, price and second price. Title means this one. So with this section, we set things for title. And since we are at general settings, this affects all titles at this page. It's text color title, which is green here, font size, middle line thickness, and middle line color. Middle line is like exactly middle line here, something like this. So we can even put a middle line to it too. And same for name, price, and second price. That middle line actually for mostly this part. Second price here is used for tag, but it can be used for something like, for example, let's say we had this price for this one and we can put a middle line to it to show it was an old price. So it would make this a discount, something like that. After text options, here we have menu settings. Let me show you the menu. This is our menu which have many images, but it could be like this too. Here at menu section, we can put images for it here, but I'm not going to show all this at this video because we have another video that shows all these for you, because there are too much settings and it will take too much time for just one video. You can watch it at this channel, which is for just this menu button section. Let's continue with next one, headline and contact. This again have another video at this channel, this section, and It also has many options. Here let's look a little. We have another video at this channel, so you can watch it for getting information. Let's continue with currency symbol. Currency symbol is for, let's see an example. You see this dollar icon, so we put it at this section. Firstly, should there be currency symbol in the first price? First price means this one, and this is for second price. Second price is this one, but here we can use it for tag too. After those settings, we have this section. Here left side, we use a dollar icon, but we could put something else to right side too. Here you can use this part to copy paste the symbol you want, and that's all. At price you just put number and it will put this sign here for all price. That's all for general settings. Let's continue with list settings. First, let's start with choosing the list we want to edit. Here, for example, this one, which is this. Let's click on it and here start with title. So we write here title so we can see it at this part. After that, here theme making again. It's same as before at general settings, so you can watch the video for this part too. Background and text options are same as general settings, but only one rule is different. At general settings, those are for all lists, all four lists. By the way, basic features includes 5 lists, but of course you can use 4 or 3 or less. But background and text options here only affects this section. So for example, we set background for this section as green. Other lists won't get affected by those. But if we set it at general settings, all lists will get affected. If we don't set it here, of course. Let's continue with item list section. Here is where we add items. Items have name, price, and second price. Let's look at them. Here, firstly, should this item hide? Of course, for default, we say no. We can put it here and we can hide it by saying yes to this. Let's see what it has inside. Here, the name of the item, and it asks us if we want currency symbol. Of course, for most case, we want this sign. But for example, if we use it for tag, we can say no to this and write our tag here. We can add more items with this button. Actually, let's see this tag example too. Here we go list settings and go first list and click item list, and let's see what has last one. Here we write our tag and say no to this, so this doesn't have dollar sign, but this one has. By the way, here let's show it to publish section. Even though we set all these lists, everything in this list, we can still say no and not publish it. So, for example, we won't see this list at our menu. And of course, to make it live, we need to save and clear cache and refresh page. That's all for this video. See you next time.